Important today. I'm getting tail lights. One way or another, I'm getting tail lights. I know I have to rewire the brake switch. I don't think this turn signal switch is wired in right because I couldn't get anything last night, but there was no load, so I'm not sure if it'll even turn on with a load at all. But that's where I'm going. Try and be a little more interactive with you guys as far as what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. Maybe a little more of the show what I've done, exactly how I am. You can see my fuel cylinder wire. There's my at the back tail light wires. Got to run those down right through there. Snake down that little valley and right out the back. A little oven cleaner to clean off there still. So again, hopefully tonight I will have tail lights. So getting closer. Tail lights. Look at this. 4 ways are flashing. Tail lights work. Turn signals work. That horrible turn signal. Anyway, turn signals work. Flashers work. Tail lights work. Got to wire up the brake switch. Make sure it's good to go. Got gauges on its way tomorrow. Stuff, when it starts to come together, it goes much faster. So I've got past a lot of this boring, tedious, under the dash wiring. Now as I'm starting to get to some of the accessories and things like that, things should be moving along a lot better. Hopefully I'll get to that, and maybe we'll look at getting this thing dropped down a little bit. Still thinking about some wiring, some wheels. Still looking for some wheels. Anybody knows any? Like I said, 18 by 8s, 18 by 10s. I might be able to squeeze in there with the right offset. I don't know. Maybe I need to go with 18 by 7, 18 by 8. But I do like the 18. I think I can get a 3-inch drop out of the front anyway. We'll see. I'm definitely not going independent suspension yet. Again, low budget build. Get this thing on the road. Make it cool. But I'm excited about this because, yeah, I need to charge it up a bit. And I do have backup lights. I don't know that I have a reverse switch on that transmission. I'm not seeing any wiring indicates that I do, so I may put that on a toggle switch just to turn them on and off, just so that they're there at least. Still have to wire that one wire up, straighten up my stuff, tighten it up, but it's looking good. Looking real good. Yeah, so I've got a grommet still yet to go in here, right there. It drops down in. Again, I need to tighten up all that. A few wires under the hood. I'm pretty good. Wiring under the dash. I'll probably tie that turn signal wiring up for now. Use that thing since it is good. Need to get that steering wheel off and see what the the original turn signals look like. Right now, I'm happy. You can see something was accomplished tonight. So I've got real turn signals, real tail lights, and real soon brake lights. Gauges should be here tomorrow. Again, I've decided that it's worth a little extra to have all the gauges in the thing. I don't have to cut, I don't have to dice anything. All I got to do is create a new instrument cluster and wire it up. Give it a little more modern look, which I don't think is a good thing in this truck, but still, it'd be all right. Get that, and then I can start maybe on windshield wipers, heater, because you know, hey, it's getting close to winter, and I am going to start driving this thing when it's time. This will be my everyday truck. I get it licensed. It will be what I'm going to drive on a day-to-day, and I'll try to do my best to document getting up in the mornings, firing this thing up. But what really gets fun is, the budget. I get it on the road. I do still think that to hell with the budget when it comes down the road. I'm going to keep it on the road though. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. A couple rust spots here. Looking underneath, cab mounts all look good. It's just one spot right there. So we'll clean it all up real good. See if I can straighten it up. That one's leaking like crazy, but it did pump up. So it does have stoppable brakes. No wheels were locked up. No wheels weren't not functioning. So everything seems to function. Again, that'll be but it looks like tonight I've got to cook because my wife's pissed I'm out here every night. Do have a little spray paint. Clean up some under the hood. Those side panels looking good. Again, patina's going to stay, but I want to get under the hood and I want to get slowly and get the interior looking. I'm probably going to paint the interior yet, but definitely going to clean it up real good. And it seems like it's going to buff out. Other than the wear on this. Seats look all right. I'll have to get some padding for the bottom seat. Top seat looks like it's got good padding. I'll probably edit quite a bit of these videos out tonight. I've been talking for 7 minutes already. Nobody wants to hear me talk that long. See what I did? Again, everything's being soldered. Everything's being heat shrink. When I put it all together, not a fan of this Harbor Freight solder. And I probably need a little stronger soldering iron for some of the stuff I'm doing, but probably gonna get some new solder. And it does all right, but it takes forever. Not like the solder I had the other day where everything I was doing was flowing in good. I want everybody's thoughts on this bed. There's quite a bit of pitting, a little bit of rust in it. I think I'll probably go ahead inside the bed and sandblast and at least get some primer in it. Do it yourself, and it seems to be pretty good stuff. Spray in bed liner. Put that in it. But I'm also considering putting sides here to protect some of this on the outside. Cover it up. Don't plan on hauling a lot with this thing, but you know, a trip here and there, and I could very well be tucked into wood floor bed with the way this bed waves up and down at me, but that's not happening soon. That's the great thing about these trucks and what I'm trying to do here. Yes, it's a budget build, and I'm talking about, you know, spending money on this thing, but I'm talking about spending money as I get it. I'm talking about a little at a time, get the thing on the road right now, make it cool, and then drop a few projects, weekend projects, little things to it to make it cool. Make it where I can drive it every day. You know, everything I do, make it a little better. I gotta do valve seals. I do need to put those in, so hopefully I will be getting those. Anybody that's ever put valve seals in a slant 6? Be my first time doing it myself, but it seems to be a pretty straightforward endeavor. Yeah, the 6-man, it starts so good. You know, and I'd love to, honestly, I'd love to see the thing go fuel injected. And even more so, add a little spinning thing on it. Didn't all that room right there just beg for something that spins? Winds and spins and throws fire out the side. All right, guys. Going to get some tacos tonight.